Alright, hello there, welcome back to another wee bit different video. Today's video, getting into another thread here on Reddit, posing the question, which character do you think is the best in 1v1s in Overwatch? Now, I've had my fair share of 1v1s, of course. You know, it happens every game. You know, you're gonna get into a fight where it's just like you and someone else in a room, and you're like, fuck, I gotta get it done. Reading the description here, of course, it all depends on the map and the range of the fight, but if we're talking about mid-range here, I think Baptiste can destroy anyone because of his survivability. But what's your take? So, speaking of Baptiste, by the way, so I play with a group of my cousins and my brother occasionally when he wants to play, but we have pretty much all talked about how annoying Bastion is, really close range. He's got his health thing that can heal you. His damage output up close is fucking insane for a healer. Not only that, the immortality shield. Throw it down. Anyone in a 1v1 fight with him has to shoot down the shield. It's called an immortality shield, right? Is that what it's called? Field. Immortality field. They have to shoot down the fucking thing that makes it a field. They have to shoot down the immortality field. I'm just gonna say that. They have to shoot that down just to kill him. So it's like, it's just too much going against you. Baptiste is pretty crazy on a 1v1. Granted, the game's a 5v5, so it's not that big a deal. Bap is up there for non-tanks. He pretty much has 3 health bars you have to kill. Once you start adding in tanks, it kind of gets wild. Hog will beat just about anyone hands down, and a good Doom or Ball just won't be killable. That is a great point. Holy shit. Honestly, I think that's what I was not really remembering is Doomfist and a Ball just run away at any sign of danger. Well, I say more so Ball, Doomfist not so much. But then they go get a heal pack or they go to their heals and they come back. Now, if they can't leave, that obviously takes away a lot of what they do. But they're insane at picking off people, especially from the back line. Definitely, I'll have to agree with this guy. Hog is up there. Again, the more I think about it in a 1v1, he just does so much damage up close. And even if you're at a mid-range, using the hypothetical here, he'll just pull you in. You do any damage, he'll just inhale some shit and just be back ready to go. So yeah, keep in mind their health bar is lower since it's not quick player comp. I was kind of imagining it being that way, to be honest. Oh shit, what did I do? Okay, we're back. Almost every single hero guy says do not duel Hanzo. True, it's because Hanzo is busted. I've been over this so many goddamn times on this channel. Hanzo is not busted, bro. He does not perform well. If you see a Hanzo in the same game as you, will he annoy you? Sure. You could say he's a very annoying and obnoxious character. But if he was that easy, everyone would be using him. Saying someone's busted, in my opinion, how I perceive it, is they're just overpowered. Hanzo under no circumstances is overpowered at all. Easy person to counter. Any tank with a shield, support and brig shield. You can't do headshot multiplier on a shield character. A Bastion can be efficient, not necessarily the most, depending on who's your tank. Against someone like Hanzo, a soldier being able to move around just starts blasting his ass. A Pharah, Hanzo's have a horrible time with Pharahs because he's not a hit scan character. It's not easy to hit a fucking Pharah. Anyone that says it is full of shit. Anyway, rant's over. Bap is probably gonna be one of the more common answers here. When I shift at 25 HP and they're at half health, the panic sets in and you can see it, laugh my ass off. Yeah, I mean, Bap is just ridiculous. Ana fights are always interesting. I'm gonna have to agree with that because Ana's sleep dart makes things honestly unfavorable in your situation if she lands it. If she lands a sleep dart, you're basically fucked because what she does, quick reload, throws the fucking anti-nade on you. You can't heal when you wake up, you're lowered, and she would probably just kill you. Granted, if you're on the verge of killing her, she'll throw the nade on the ground and heal herself. So it's like, fuck. It's interesting. You know, you should win, but it is interesting to say the least. Probably Hog, self-sustain, a potential one-shot plus the hook, which can cancel some heroes' abilities. Yeah. He doesn't have a one-shot anymore. Definitely agree. He does. It's just harder. He does. What? Reaper or Hog? Reaper. I didn't even think about that. Both have sustain. Reaper has ways to get on top of people, so he doesn't have to worry about getting outranged. He's pretty much the king of pinpoint blank duels. Of point blank duels. God damn, my reading. Cass is also a good option. He can pretty much insta gib most of the roster, and if he plays well, he can kite some of the tanks. If you're just talking about backline members and not tanks, Hanzo is also an option since he literally one-shots like 95% of them. Cassidy is an interesting option, but you have to be really precise with it. Reaper is a really good 1v1 option because that's literally his job, bro. Get close to you, pinpoint, start blasting away. And if he senses any danger, he has a get out of jail free card with his ability, just ghost mode like this and just starts phasing away like, all right, bro, fuck me. All the tanks versus anyone not a tank, that's their job to take 1v1s and walk forward. Yeah, this is no. Follow-up comment I like right here. This was true before they gave a bunch of characters the ability to 1v1 tanks. Now even Torb can just run up and right click a few times to demolish a tank. Yeah, dude. Relax, buddy. Being a tank is absorbing damage, but it's not necessarily dealing the most damage. And this is specifically a 1v1, so it makes things more interesting. Now, as a tank, should you be a DPS 1v1? Of course, but under specific circumstances, you can lose. So it's not as simple as, oh, you're a tank, it's over. This is not the case anymore. Okay, so just ignoring Hog, who's second best? Hanzo, Reaper, and Tracer are pretty decent duelists, as is Genji. Hanzo is so iffy, dude. Most people can't nail headshots on command like that. I mean, the thing is, this subreddit does bitch a lot about lucky shots, but then they'll go as far as to say as a dueler, he's insane. It's like, if it's all luck, going up close, you know, the guy's just not that good if it's still luck. Like, if you're depending on luck to be really good with the character, it kind of says a lot about how you'd be more in closer range. Now, of course, is he still a problem? Yes, absolutely. But it's not consistent like a Reaper or a Tracer or a Genji, because Genji's fucking cracked, bro. You can just deflect that shit. Interesting comment here, Sigma. I didn't think I'd see that one. 3 abilities that can be used both defensively and offensively while having good damage and great health pool. Balls are great at a lot of 1v1s, but lacks self-healing compared to some of the other tanks, which I'd say makes him a worse at a true 1v1 where you don't have supports. Fair enough. His best defense is running away from most other tanks, not killing them. Like, how does he kill Hog or Junker Queen? He simply can't do enough damage on his own to break through their self-heals, just being used on cooldown while they whittle him down. That's very true. And a true 1v1 where you can't leave, I mean, you're taking away from Ballsack Sports' niche, right? You're taking away from his gimmick, which is being extremely mobile for a tank. Yes, I just said Ballsack Sports. That's what I call the man when I play Ballsack Sports. Orisa, easily. She can tank or eat almost any crowd control every 7 to 10 seconds and get in your face. I can't wait for competitive free for all to come back just for her. That's a first. I feel like she can easily be killed by any Echo. I don't know about easily. Playing tank in free for all doesn't feel right. I mean, they did nerf the healing, so I mean it's different. But I guess I'll have to keep an eye out for the competitive free for all and see who dominates that. You know, there's some comments on here that are super confident in Hanzo's ability. Me personally, I am not. I think he can definitely be taken down. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. Maybe you guys won't. I definitely will. I'm intrigued now by this discussion. But as always, I appreciate you guys for watching. This is Always Been Different. Always Been Different. And we out.